Good morning, everyone. It's Rivgal. We are playing some more Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Time to take on some more super bosses. Probably might have had a better way to do this, but oh well. Can't remember where the bosses are versus where the other areas are. And we're high enough level that it didn't matter. Holy crap. We just walked through that and we were still at like half health. Okay. So, just to go over equipment real quick. Cecil has a paladin, and we're going with a cursed ring setup. So cursed ring turns all of your resistances into an absorption. So in this case, if you look at the resistance list, that means that we are going to be absorbing fire, ice, lightning, dark, and light, which is pretty much every element. It doesn't cover wind. We're using the same setup on Cain and Edward. Pretty much elemental immunity for those characters. You may have noticed the other two characters don't have, or have the adamant armors equipped. So, that's the plan. Adamant armor is very strong defensively. Hopefully that should give us the juice we need. The goal is going to be... Yang is going to be our heavy hitter. I did give him the berserk ring that we got. And he's still using the spoon. So that's going to give him HP absorption. Right off the bat, berserked. Just going to town on the enemies. Edward's going to be throwing items. Rosa's going to be healing. Cecil has his defensive stuff, and then Cain and Cecil and potentially Edward can help in with damage when possible. The enemy in question should be the Magma Golem. If I was looking at stuff right. Like I said last time, we're getting into the nitty-gritty here. At this point, I want to knock down the rest of these bosses. So did a little bit of research first. Okay. Silkweb on Golem. Fast on Yang. And I think we're in business, judging by that. What have you done? Ugh. I mean, that's way less than the Tonberry was healing for. I'm kind of getting the feeling that I'm doing these out of order. Because this is definitely going smoother than the other ones. Now, granted, I do have a very strong setup here. The fact that he's not using physical attacks helps a lot, quite frankly. I think it's time to start attacking with everybody. At this point, we should be able to keep everybody up easily with where we're at. Yang's taking the heaviest damage, and it's not that much. Flame Dogs are back. That should switch him back over to Crush. Wow, Yang is going fast here. Crush is Dark Elemental. That's why that's able to get absorbed. I keep feeling like I should be doing something more with Edward, but I think I just attack at this point. Like, this is going obscenely well. And honestly, this is probably going to be my setup for at least a few more of these boss fights. I feel like this is probably going to do the job most of the time, if we're dealing with bosses that are very elementally focused. Technically, we could also be in similar situations. A couple technicalities. We could either use somebody instead of Yang, like Rydia or Hallam, just for that extra damage output, but I feel like Yang's doing fine. And even in the cases where we do have some physical stuff that we have to deal with, I don't feel like it's unreasonable for Cecil to be the... I mean, we've got Sav decoys as well. Edward can give illusion to everybody at once. I don't know. Just some thoughts. Flare, Sledgehammer, and Adamant Helm. Yes, I would like that over something else. Tell you what, you go ahead and take the bomb arm and the magic dart here. Let's take a look at our new goods. Adamant helmet. Pretty solid here. prevents a few status effects. Strong versus dragons. Strong versus 3 elements. And honestly, pretty good defenses. 12-12. Let's see. Yeah, still not as good as the glass helmet as far as physical goes, but definitely much better than dragon or anything else we've got. The other thing is, I'm not sure if the elemental properties on this are the adamant resistance or the regular resistance. But that sounds like an experiment we can work on later, because it's a pretty good helmet. Because, yeah, I could, like, switch out Silver Shield as long as this actually still works with the Cursed Ring. Okay. Well, that went way better than I was expecting. So I think I make my way to another boss and see if we can do it again. Okay, let's continue on with the fire bosses. We're gonna head into the volcano, and I believe this should be the fire dragon. I'm not 100% sure this same setup is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. This isn't even the boss. I just never killed this. I almost feel sorry for them. I can never remember which one's Light Cloak and which one's Elf Cloak. I'm just gonna use one and hope I'm right. I think we're good. I mean, the good news is this should go fairly quickly. Pretty sure Yang's just going to one-shot each of these red dragons. If Rosa doesn't get her effect off with Ultima. Which she may not. Because Yang is very fast and is punching the crap out of these guys. Wow. I actually got some levels out of it. I have no idea what to expect from this, by the way. Okay. Well, good thing we got that rune axe. Oh, that's priceless. Okay. That is definitely one that I probably could have done a little bit earlier, at least. Probably not too much earlier, honestly, but before the moon. Okay. Actual fire dragon. So this guy does have physical attacks, unlike the last one. For some reason, Edward took forever to get those decoys up, but oh well. This is the moment of truth. Fire protection didn't work. Great. Okay, this is definitely just going to be a completely different strategy, and I was wrong. So this is going to be a matter of just healing and keeping on top of it, I guess. I'm very confused as to why Yang's damage is so inconsistent, but I mean, it is what it is. That Dragon Breath is just ridiculous. And he's clearly not fire damage. Okay. That's more of what I was expecting from these bosses. Okay. So, just to be clear, everybody in my party, except Yang, which maybe that's one thing we want to adjust, currently has defense against dragons as one of their things. I don't know what other element. I mean, it must just be physical damage or just like non-elemental damage that the Dragon Breath is doing. So if that's the case, I don't really know what else I can do. We can stack like an elf cloak to try and get on top of it, I guess. I mean, the only thing that I'm really... So I saw a bunch of fire. I didn't see... which didn't actually seem to be doing fire damage. But that means we should be able to potentially swap out some of that. Let's grab our glass helms. And our tiger mask. Okay. Also like Zeus gauntlets and let's see. I want my dragon shields back. Yes. Okay, okay. I think this will work. Okay, so first thing I'm doing, curse strings didn't work. They lower all of our stats by 15. They're going away. Second thing we're doing is ditching the silver helms for the same reason. Tiger helm increases crit damage. I think she's good, actually. That means we've got one glass helm left. And one Zeus gauntlet left. Let's try it out. Actually, do we have a... Dragon... Spear? Dragoon Spear? No, no. King's Weapon doesn't have... Dragon listed as a type that it does critical to. Yeah, well, let's just try it again. Honestly, if it didn't require walking all the way back out, I would probably be looking at switching over to Edge instead of Kane again. You may have noticed I haven't used Kane in a long time. Basically since I had the option not to. Gotta get the decoy down, or we're just screwed. Honestly, decoy, big guard, and elf mantle. Like, we need those three things together. At this point, I'll be fair and say there's also a slim chance that, you know, that Yang just carries this. I don't know if he can take the burst. And if he gets a low roll, then he just won't heal as much. Yeah. I feel like I'm not even getting a chance to go against this guy. Like, the difference between this and the Magma Golem is ridiculous. Okay. So I'm hoping that's going to make a difference. Let's see. If you didn't catch that, the difference was Silkweb. First turn. We're still going to have to deal with what appears to be counterattacks every time. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Edward back on his feet. Yeah, this boss is ridiculous. He just got 2 actions in a row. I just want to note. He just took 2 actions in a row after a Silkweb on my Berserked character and then counterattacked for 8,000 damage on my highest hit point character wearing adamant armor, one-shotting them. I think I'm still on battle speed. Yeah, I'm still on battle speed 5 also. And I'm still not even getting a chance to act. Okay, well, I think we're back to the drawing board on this one. Maybe we need to come back later. We've still got plenty of other bosses to try. It is both reassuring and slightly disheartening that this one is so powerful, because I don't know, there's some weird difficulty spikes. I either wish that it pointed you in the right direction, in the right order to some extent, or I wish it gave you a little bit better of a curve, because the Tunberry was ridiculously hard. It was super fast, one-shot at everybody, completely ignores all of the standard defenses that you can use. And then the Yeti and the Golem both felt pretty solid. Those were good fights where I felt like you could overcome them with strategy. And now we're back to this one where it feels like I don't have the ability to actually react to anything or do anything. Which, I guess, in my head, I know I'm comparing this to Final Fantasy VI T Edition that I played last year, and T Edition has a T Edition does a very good job of giving every boss a weakness. All the bosses are very hard, and you have to use those weaknesses. Like, they do a very good job of, in that game, of keeping you on your toes and making you have, like, every resistance. But at least the resistances feel like they're doing something. Whereas I feel like this one, it's like 50-50, where I'm either completely negating the whole fight, like with the Golem, or the Tonberry in this one, where it's like, yeah, they're all non-elemental attacks, so you can't resist them. They're all not physical attacks. They look like physical attacks, but they don't, and they use your physical defense, but they don't count as physical attacks, so decoy doesn't work. Like, I don't know. I'm still enjoying the hack overall. I don't feel like it brings as much as far as, like, the interest that I have from the challenges as FF6T Edition did. But I do still think that there's a lot of cool things in this. I guess we will see if there's something else we can do, because this one feels out of our league right now. I want to come back with, honestly, just more hit points, because it feels like that's all we need for this, is more hit points. And possibly different characters, because getting a second character that has really good hit points, switching out somebody like Edward, unless we can find some more gold seeds or get more hit points for him. I mean, he's getting one shot by the Dragon Breath, and that's not gonna do. And Cecil was getting wrecked pretty hard by it too, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.